Hey everyone, welcome to Around the Awe, where we uncover the wonders and complexities of our world. Have you ever stopped to think about where your clothes come from and the impact they have on our planet? It's easy to overlook, but fast fashion might be doing more harm than you realize. The fast fashion phenomenon. Over the past few decades, fast fashion has exploded into a global trend. Giant retailers offer trendy and affordable clothing that can feel almost disposable. But behind those shiny storefronts and tempting price tags, there's a darker story. A story of environmental damage and social injustice that's unfolding around the globe. Environmental costs. When it comes to fast fashion production, the scale of resources required is staggering. According to the Ellen MacArthur Foundation, textile production contributes to 20% of global industrial water pollution, largely from fabric dyeing and treatment. In China, the world's largest producer of textiles, the fashion industry is responsible for over a quarter of the country's total wastewater emissions. Meanwhile, the energy used to power these factories often comes from coal-fired power plants, which are major contributors to greenhouse gas emissions. Overall, the fashion industry is estimated to be responsible for 8 to 10% of global carbon emissions, United Nations Environment Program. That's more than all international flights and maritime shipping combined. Transport and disposal. Transporting garments from factories to stores around the world involves thousands of shipping containers, trucks, and planes, all of which burn fossil fuels and further accelerate climate change. And let's not forget packaging. Plastic bags, cardboard boxes, and tissue paper that are used once and then thrown away, often ending up in landfills or oceans. When we buy into fast fashion, we're buying into a disposable culture. Clothes get worn once or twice and then tossed aside. In the United States, over 11 million tons of textiles end up in landfills each year, U.S. Environmental Protection Agency. These garments can take decades or even centuries to break down, releasing methane and other harmful greenhouse gases in the process. Personal reflection. Anecdote. I'll never forget the moment I realized the real cost of my wardrobe. I was doing a closet clean out and discovered piles of clothes I'd only worn once or never at all. It hit me that these garments each had their own environmental footprint, from the water and energy used to make them to the fuel burned to ship them to my local store. Human impact. Let's not overlook the human toll. Many of these clothes are made in countries where labor laws are weakly enforced, resulting in unsafe working conditions and low wages. Exploitation becomes part of the business model when profit is prioritized over people and the planet. The big question we have to ask ourselves, at what cost? The fast fashion business model banks on our desire for the latest trend, pushing us to buy more and discard more. But the consequences are far-reaching: environmental destruction, overflowing landfills, and exploited workers. What we can do. The good news is, change begins with awareness. By rethinking our relationship with clothes, we can all make a difference. 1. Buy less, choose well, opt for quality over quantity. Look for timeless pieces that are built to last, rather than items you'll only wear once. 2. Shop secondhand and vintage. Thrifting and shopping. Vintage extend the life cycle of clothes and reduce the demand for new production. 3. Support ethical brands. Seek out companies that are transparent about their supply chains, pay fair wages, and use eco-friendly materials. 4. Repair, recycle, or upcycle. Learn simple fixes like sewing on a missing button. Donate or recycle your clothes responsibly. Upcycling can give old garments new life. 5. Try a capsule wardrobe. Build a small collection of versatile pieces you truly love and can mix and match, reducing clutter and waste. Thank you for watching Around the Awe and learning about the hidden costs of fast fashion. Let me know in the comments, what's one change you're ready to make in your fashion habits? Remember, even small steps can lead to big impacts when we all work together.